Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Right, we are in the final stages of the series, and as you can see we are continuing on from where we left off from the last episode. So this episode rather, we will probably spread across a few different months. Now we are in March now, we are planting our potatoes as soon as we can do. So once this is done, all that remains is tidying up the fertilization of the fields and eventually clearing out any weeds that do decide they want to pop up, which inevitably they will. We don't need to roll spuds, which is great. I always forget that, but we're not making mash, we are making soup. So to have them rolled would not be very productive, and you just don't have to do it, and it's not very realistic. I wouldn't imagine you would roll potatoes, because then you would lose your rows for harvesting. Anyways, so we are going to finish up the planting process. Now my plan here is to allow, so I've got one helper going on the smaller bit of field there you can see in the Fiat. The helpers will always do a better job than I do at planting or anything really. A cleaner job, maybe not a more efficient job, but perhaps they are more efficient. I don't really know. Depends on the field. Anyways, what the plan is, I'll kind of give a quick recap before we crack on, but or a pre-cap, I suppose, because we're talking about it before it happens. Anyways, we've got the potatoes to plant. We've got no rolling to do. We've got fertilizing and herbiciding to take care of. Herbiciding, that's not a word, but that is now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for March, April, and then May through till August, because August is the earliest that we can harvest, and it is potential that we will get to harvesting in this episode. If anything, we might even start the harvest by the end of this episode, but it is all kind of up in the air. This is, as far as I can recall, episode 23, so my plan was 25, which means that if that is the case, it wouldn't be 24. I think that would be too soon. 25 should be perfect based on the things we have to do, given the fact that we are going to progress a few months throughout the next few episodes. So the plan is for, since this is on a Tuesday, the plan is for episode 24 to be on the Wednesday, and then Thursday being the episode 25, the finale of the Zielonka series. I do like to get, if there's one episode remaining, unless it's a series that has once a week, I do like to get it all done in the same week, because then next week I can start a new series on Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm very, very excited about doing that. So that's what we'll be doing. That one, there is no given end date or anything like that. I haven't put any thought into that, just the fact that I know the map, we've got the cache from Castelnau, and we're going to kick it off. I have a few ideas. I have two ideas that I'm still mulling over of what to do, but I am very confident that both of them will pan out over the course of that series, but which to start with is the thing that's still in thought process. Right, enough rambling. What I'll do here to get us sort of cracking on is I'll put this into another potato planting time lapse, not a very long one, maybe about a minute or so, and then we can at least get a bit more progress in. Hopefully by that time the helper and myself have reached an accord and are at the same part of the field, so that we can wrap up the planting, and then we can move on and get it herbicided and fertilized as well. Right, so we're going to take a brief pause from the time-lapse to realise that I have completely run out of spuds, and didn't notice. I wonder how long that would have gone on. Gotta have a bit of comedy in your recordings, or what is the point? So we are just going to roll back here. That is actually so funny. Okay, so if that's the case then, how far along is this one? We've still got spuds in. Barely any. Right, I'm thinking if I get a couple thousand litres of seed between the two of them, that might be okay. It's just hard to tell. I think I will. I think I'll go get 2,000 litre bags or more. We shall see. Anyways, I'll fill this up. I'll put 4 in because it doesn't matter. It doesn't. We have no financial goals for this. There is no money going to another series. We're not trying to maximize or anything. We're just kind of having some good old-fashioned potato harvesting fun with it. So, well, harvesting soon. Anyways, I'll pick up 4 bags of seed and we'll get them loaded into the planters. Alright, the Fiat is all set up and ready to go. And as are we, so we will now crack on with that time lapse. And we are out of potato seed once again. So, let's have a look at the Fiat and see how they're getting on. Really well. Now, is that the one that is... Okay, so that is that one. So hopefully that gets finished up. We will let the helper crack on with it. I don't think they'll get all that far, but if they can get pretty far, then that's good. We might need one more bag of seed to put into the other one, but we shall see. Now what I think we'll do, we'll at least take this back to the farm, and while we still can, we will probably cut across the massive field here, because the next time that we have to come across here, it will be in harvester, so we don't have to worry about all that. Now that does look not planted. We should have a look at the entirety of the field. Oh, it's all showing growing really well. Yeah. Normally they'd be missed bits or something. This is atrocious though, so we do have to rectify this. I think that's what we should do right now, is that's what I was planning on doing with the Z-Tour here, is heading over to our little fert spreader and getting it attached. It would be better on a quicker tractor, so hopefully by the time the Fiat is all done. Actually what we can do is we can head straight to the shop and get this cultivator sold, or this disc harrow, because we won't need it anymore for anything else. I don't intend on doing any more potato planting or any field creation, so I will probably just get it sold, and that will give us time for the Fiat to finish. We can return it and get the John Deere stuck on to the planter. Well, it already is, but you know what I mean. The Fiat onto the... here, let's just make certain, though. Everything's looking fine. Yes, very good. Yes, very good, thank you. And repair and sell. It's alright. We could get this sold as well. We don't really need it, so we'll just leave it here for now. Check on... Ah, perfect timing. So as soon as this is done, we will get it returned. Happy days. There we are. Thank you so much for your help. Look at that. 0.7 hours and done. So now we'll get this brought over, connected to the fert spreader. We'll get the John Deere filled up with another, I'd say 1,000 litres should finish the field, and then we can crack on. Alright, so I think with this at full width, this really should not take very long at all. Especially since that whole... It's not the whole side either, it's just up to the previous path in between that is no fertilizer at all. So we will have to... Oh, right, and then this little section in the middle here. So, yeah, it'll be a bit funny as we go through, but this should really cover some serious distance, as it always does. Oh, yes, look at that. Impressive. Now, I'm just going to have a check. So let it to go. Beautiful. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go up this way. And I don't know what to do for this here. We might just have to go in between the rows or just leave it as is. It depends. We obviously won't run out of fertilizer because of how far it goes. Not just physically how far it goes, but how far each granular piece of fertilizer does actually go. And yeah, so I think we could probably just go across the whole bloody field and it would be fine, but it could seem a waste. But what else are we going to use it for? I think it's a waste to not do that, to be honest. But we shall see, we shall see. We'll crack on with this. This should... Oh, I'm missing bits, blimey. Yeah, weird. Okay, well that's probably not weird, because that's what I've missed. That's all. Right, so I'm going to go straight across and just see what happens, because we are, as you can see, we're already into that other field now, which is brilliant. Works brilliantly fine. And you know what? We might as well just get this tidied up in a nice little time-lapse. I think that should do it, at least for the most part. Yes, brilliant. So this bit here will get as much of 51 as we can out of this 173. If we really don't get very far, then we can always just buy another 1,000 litres of fertilizer, and it's really not a major expense, again, considering the fact that money is really no issue. So yeah, happy days, that's done. Now we can tuck this away until the next month, which is April, of course. In that month we will also get all the herbiciding done, because that will obviously be something that we have to tend to. Now I really think we can probably sell this tractor. I will get things like this set up and ready to go. We have this. I'm hoping that we can connect. Actually, I'll take it back now, because we are all done at this factory. This factory is all done. So is Zoop Zoop Zoop. So is the processed food, the tinned food factory, and the oil mill. Actually, is all of those factories are now completely done. The last one, actually, well, Zoop 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 is done until we produce more Zoop, which is going to be potato Zoop. That's the whole point of the harvest. So that is another reason why we are going to be sort of fast-tracking a few of the months leading up to the finale, because we have a few things to do beyond the harvest as well. Because I would like to get all of our soup that we do produce sold in kind of one nice sort of timely sort of session, as it were. So let's just see. Now if this doesn't work, then I'll be a bit disappointed and we'll have to figure something else out, but yes, go on. So this will take over to the shop, because we are going to get it refit as a grain trailer once again, and this will be our potato harvesting beast. Look at that. I've got bloody what, 6 axles for for carrying spuds. I think that is very good indeed. Now I do think, I mean, is there a point in keeping the Z-Tool? Not really. I don't know, maybe we'll go through and sell everything at the end, I suppose, but we might as well just keep it there for now. This we will get customized. We don't have to repair or anything like that. Right, yeah, let's do the extension. Why not? Right, oh, right, because I just bought it as a... Yeah, we don't need... Well, it's free anyway, so why not? Yeah, that's it, 6,500, and we get 28,000 litres. That is a pretty good sort of deal there. That's really nice. Got 40,000 in the front. Oh, I guess we'll take it with us, eh? We've got 40,000 litres in the front, and we've got 28,000 litres in the back. That is an impressive load, to say the very least. I am very much so looking forward to this harvest. What an absolute unit this will be to harvest with. The other thing is, we might have to, well, if we have 2 trailers, 2 harvesters, sorry, this should still work out as a nice loading sort of setup, because then we can go from one harvester to the next and allow harvesters to actually, helpers rather, to harvest. Look at that accuracy. 89 liters left. That is impressive. Nope, wrong way. Yeah, don't need to replant potatoes. Let's have another final check of everything. Stunning. Look at that. That is a substantial size for potatoes especially, that we are going to be harvesting. So what I might do actually is bring this potato planter to the shop, and we can get that sold as well. No real rush to do all that selling, because it's, again, I'm not fussed on the cash. If we were taking the money to another series or something like that, it would be nice to do, but maybe we'll just sell everything from the shop. Who knows? So just leave that there. Might as well get this sold. Repair, repaint, and sell. Fabulous, look at that. So I might as well, we're nearly £1 million, but again, as I say, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter much at all. The chickens will be fine, the roller can be sold as well, but I think that's it for March. We can look at what we own, which is not very much for produce or products-wise. Eggs, I mean, we can sell a few eggs in the month of November when we get there, but yeah, I think it's time now to move on. So we'll see you in April. Good morning and welcome to April. Right, we are just collecting the John Deere from the shop to connect to the herbicide sprayer, because we do have the Fiat in the field already doing the FERT work. Now, I am hoping that it can do all of that field, but that is incredibly ambitious. I'm almost expecting it to end any moment now. Aha. Literally any moment. Okay, how far did we get? Oh. Well, yeah, go on then. I suppose we could pick up another 1,000 litres of fertilizer, so that's what we'll do with the little truck. We'll do that very quickly off camera, and then we can crack on with the herbicide. Alright, so we are full up with herbicide. We do have more at the shop. I don't think we'll need it, but we are all ready if we do. Now, if we look at the map, the entirety of the field is covered in weeds. That's just the fact of it. Not entirely certain what's going on here. We are going to stop the helper and set them off on this path up here. I don't even know why they would have attempted that. Right, here is about good, I reckon. Yeah, it should be good. Brilliant. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? So, we are nearly at full extent here. I suppose we could have... I have an idea. Right, so instead of doing this, which is brilliant, would be really nice, I'm going to give us an opportunity to try something new. Because we haven't done it, and I said I wanted to do it, and we never did. So instead of buying it outright, we might as well just lease it, because we are going to use it for about half a second or so. So we'll just unload. Oh, I don't have access. Get rid of it. Rude. Right, we will go back to our land, get rid of the herbicide here, but I've just thought of it as I was about to start, and blimey, get out. Can I not empty herbicide? Get out, get out. Oh my. Well, that is silly. Okay, well, we'll figure it out, we'll rectify it. I'm going to get this thing sold, because we don't need it any longer. What I am going to do is purchase or lease the, where is it here, the new Dino 2. Absolutely brilliant. Should have thought about using this a long time ago, but we don't do all that much spraying or anything. We don't even need the row crops, but it is new to the premium expansion, so we might as well give it a go. And you know what? We might as well give it a proper go at 36 meter width. I love it. Can we get BKTs on? We can't. That's a shame. Well, we might as well do the Trelleborgs then, because we don't need Narrows, and they look quite good. And just because we are using it one time, I will change this to say that. Brilliant. Look at that. The Dino 2. Okay, so we will lease that out. I mean, we could buy it again, doesn't matter, but we might as well just lease it. And I will somehow get this herbicide out of here, but we also have it's only 220 litres, but we have some nonetheless. So I'll get that sorted, and we'll hop in the dyno. Alright, herbicide sprayer is sold at £26,000 in the bank account from that, and we do have 1,420 litres of herbicide in the Dino 2. Look at that. It's like a bloody bus. Alright, well, bigger than a bus, I imagine, but nevertheless, let's make our way to the front of the field, or the bottom, or the top, whatever angle you would prefer to have it at. So I think the width of what we sold was 28 meters as well, so this is 8 meters more, which is going to be very impressive indeed. Look at that. Oh blimey, are we going to even be able to get through here? Watch out, cars, the dyno has arrived. Right, I think we should get on the other side of this pole just to ensure we don't have too many issues. Look at that. Oh, that's very impressive. Let's get interior view as well. A bit of lag, of course, with the mod. Oh, interesting. It's got a class steering wheel in. It's got a little Czech flag. I think that's Czech flag, isn't it? Maybe this is a Czech brand. Well, I know they did say that the map itself is like Central Europe, which, I mean, could include the Czech Republic, 'cause it is neighbouring to... Yeah, look at that, class seat as well. Interesting, interesting. Maybe it's a sub-class of class, if you will. Doesn't really look like a class. Looks like a dyno to me. Right, let's crack on with it and see. We are at 36. Right, let's begin. Oh yes, absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness, look how quick we're going as well. 25 kph. Well, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to stick it in a time lapse. And there we go, literally that quickly. Incredible how quickly we got rid of all the weeds. Now we'll have a look, and okay, we've missed a small patch there, but I'm not too fussed, although we might as well return to it, but I will do it off camera, and then we will also get the Dino 2, this absolute beast, returned to the shop, and thank them for the very nice and worthwhile lease that it was indeed. There we go. Now we can probably even get that down to the smallest 2 meter. So as I oh no, it's wait, where is it? Oh, it's way up there. Right, I'll get this done off camera and then we'll crack on. Alright, here we are at the shop. I reckon I would give the Dino 2 a proper send-off by taking it to the shop to be returned. Because there we have it. What a piece of machinery. It made very quick work of all the weeds, and yeah, it goes very quick, and it's just, yeah, very efficient indeed. And what a beast as well. So it is a shame we don't have this on a full-time basis for the series, but we only needed it now for a little while, so we might as well get it, repaint it. You having a laugh? Why would we do that, you silly monkey? 15 grand to repaint it as well. Unbelievable. Right, let's head back over towards our beautiful potato field. As you can see, it is looking very good, all de-weeded and looking fabulous here. Let's actually fly up into the air a little bit and see how we're doing. So yeah, you can see a bit of a mist strip there and maybe one there, and all the all the different that's where we took the first field, combine those two. You can see here where we had a path, there where we had a path, and there as well. But it's all done. It's all ready for a massive potato harvest. And we do have one potato harvester as well, so we will probably be leasing out a second. We don't need to buy it or anything. We'll just lease it out for the harvest. And there we go. That is how we will start the next episode. We'll be straight into the harvest between now and August. So we've got May, June, July. Nothing really going on. We have no products to sell. We just have chickens to feed, but we don't have anything. What might happen actually is we might sell a piano in that time. But even if we do, it's not a big deal. I know the trees that we have here in our little forest have not really been processed or anything, but it's just a nice little forest to have. Anyways, that does do it for the end of this episode. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you have done, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.